Yo, top billing to ya, Dog Nation. In addition to subscribing to this channel, join me at www.patreon.com/committed to the G for exclusive film studies, recruiting chatter, and a sick-ass weekly podcast dedicated to your future natty winners, the Georgia Bulldogs. Only $5 a month lets you leave them sissies and nerds behind and join your boy on this movement. Let's go.
Top billing.
All right, dog fans, I knew that this bad boy had a chance to go off the rails the moment I saw the early kind of miscues going on right here. This one was a kind of a difficult one right here. I believe if this would have hit right here, this may have changed the complexion of the game. This is almost similar to a smash concept. I'm not sure if it is, or where maybe the inside receiver converts to a streak instead of a corner route here, but the fact that it's played in the boundary lets me know that it probably was a streak all the way right here by Mecole Hardman, and you had a curl route right here by our man Jeremiah Holloman. But it could have kind of been a pole concept, a bunch of different ways, but whatever, man. Let's just call this a curl streak combination, and it was ran to perfection, because what you did was, in the boundary here, you got Mecole Hardman in the slot isolated on Grant Delpit to safety. Now, Grant Delpit to me is the best safety in the country. However, he doesn't have the man-to-man skills to work with the Mecole Hardman, and nor does I believe he has the straight line speed to. I don't think too many people have the straight line speed to run with this guy, but we can see how it works out right here. All right, so right out the line, they recognize that bad boy, and you can see that obviously this is a single high safety look right here. So you got single high safety look, and you got two guys over here in the field side working this. So if you can run this bad boy good enough, you'll have no help. And if we look at it right here, just concentrate on Mecole Hardman, Grant Delpit is beat right away. I mean, his first step is it's kind of parallel right there, and he's not gonna be able to turn and run. Right there, it's just a foot race. All you got to do is put enough air under that bad boy. He's already beat. You don't got to try to lead him into the throw. Just put enough air, just let him catch it. Even if he catches it and doesn't go anywhere with it. But overshoots him. Over freaking shoots him. Man, I don't have many words for that man right there. You got to hit these plays, man. You got to hit these plays. We've seen Jake Fromm hit these plays before. And right then and there, man, it was curtains. All right, here we go with Georgia caught up in a conflict of assignment. You got a two deep look, almost switched into like a cover 3 cloud with J.R. Reed here approaching. So we'll just call this cover 3. However, straight miscommunication right here. Wish could have got it before this, but you can see J.R. Reed signaling to Tyson Campbell that I guess that he would be the guy, because this was, I believe there was some motion before this, or something happened to where he signaled to it. Maybe it had been a shift with the H back, but he motioned to Tyson Campbell that he was going to be the one to approach the line of scrimmage and that he should stay with his man. However, Tyson Campbell wasn't even looking. So what you have there is a void in the defense, and you have Richard LeCount here at a single high safety, and I don't think that's his strong suit right now in his particular career. But regardless or not, this is a 3-man route concept. So I believe you have kind of like an out route right here to the boundary. You have the tight end running what just appears to be a clear out type seam route. And then you have a streak right here by Justin Jefferson. So your man, Richard LeCount, is going to be approached obviously by the seam route. So he's going to be put in a conflict of interest right here. Does he void this and shoot over the cover here? Or does he stay the course? So we'll see what he does here. As we know what he does, but we'll see it right here in real time. All right, play action. You see Joe Burrow look it off right there. He knows where he wants to go first and foremost. Yeah, there you go right there. You can see J.R. Reed already. He's like, what are you doing? Why are you? Let's check him out right there. He's like, what are you doing? Why are you approaching this? You can see him with his hands up right there. So he automatically knows if you can see him turn his body, he's like, oh man, I hope he doesn't go this way. And just so happened he did. He looked it off, went that way, avoiding the defense. Big explosive play right there. So let's go back and see where Richard LeCounte was. All right, so you see the seam route approaching Richard LeCounte right there. That holds him. This is a awesome play development here. And he just knew it. The guy in the seam, he wasn't even really running and looking back for the ball. That was just a clear out route. And this was all to Justin Jefferson. Terrible mishap. All right, I'm calling a late audible on this particular one right here. I wasn't going to do this, but I thought I may shed light on it just because this was the only thing that I concentrated on the channel going into the week. If you go back and you look at it, I had the Tyson Campbell time to shine because I told you LSU is loaded at receiver and they can run 4 and 5 guys out there to make it to where DeAndre Baker shutting down one receiver really wouldn't matter. And we saw that. They picked on Tyson Campbell all day. He had a terrible day. Anytime you see your cornerback has 8 solo tackles, 11 total tackles or whatever like that, chances are he wasn't balling out. And Tyson Campbell had a terrible day here. We see him in the boundary going against Jamar Chase. Actually, no, this is going against Terrace Marshall. So you got a big 6'4" Terrace Marshall. He can run. We may have seen this on the camp circuit before with these two guys, but check it out in the boundary right here. Let's look at how Tyson Campbell performed right here. So we see right here, it's just a free release. It's not even really a kind of a turn, rocker step or anything like that. He just gives this big guy a free release because I think he trusts his speed. But guess what, man? Everybody's fast at this level. This ain't track. This is football. You give a man like this a free release, he knows where he's going. He gets on top of you. You can see right here, Tyson Campbell's already panicking and reaching. Instead of reaching, Tyson Campbell's best bet right now would be to just sprint out, try to get into his hip pocket, then try to turn and locate. If we see right there, Marshall's able to give kind of a subtle push off right there, but Campbell's not really in phase. If you see right there, the catch is right there. Campbell's not really right there. His hands are not even up. He didn't locate or anything of the sort right there. So can't play through the hands at the very least. I don't know. Terrible technique right there from a big time talent. But big time talent doesn't win games, man, unless it's manifested. So it's definitely something that you want to look at. He had such a bad day that I was wondering if they would bring in someone else. Everybody's screaming about Jake Fromm going away and Justin Fields coming in. You got to do that for everybody on the team, man. I think it's time to really, in a bye week, really self-scout and evaluate some of these players that are in. Jay Hayes, what is he doing in the game? What has he done? People ask me about Jay Hayes transferring from Notre Dame. You're not transferring from Notre Dame because you were balling out. You're at Notre Dame. You should be in the NFL if you're a senior. People like that, you got to really kind of reevaluate what's going on right here. And just the simple tweaks here and there, man. It's all good. You know what I mean? Nothing, no time to panic. You got the talent. Talent's on the roster right there. Stay the course, but just self-scout. Find the right players. Find the right combinations. Renton Cox and cats like that who aren't performing, maybe you got to bring them along a little bit slower. You seen Robert Bill out there making some stuff happen. Maybe he's the guy to step up. Former 5-star right there. But all right, let's move on. All right, y'all, this is going to be the last one for now. Obviously, it's a bye week, so I have much more in this game. I really want to dive in depth and go over the different angles and different plays and different aspects of the game. This was an explosive play that really jumped out to me. It's something that Georgia definitely can't be allowing going forward. It's a simple inside zone play right here. 12 personnel. What you see right here is you count the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in the box with J.R. Reed approaching from depth. So everybody's there. This is essentially cover zero. I believe this was like a 3rd and 1 or something like that. 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. And man, you get it where it's not that bad because you have a one-on-one approach right here. Everyone's blocked up, but front side on this play side right here, you have right there Richard LeCounte. He of the very spectacular plays, kind of feast and famine. He makes some really good plays, but man, I think he's a very poor tackler in open field. And we've seen it time and time again with him bouncing off of tackles, tackling too high and everything. I just think that he's just a strong safety in like a corner's body. He's just kind of slight right now. And Edwards-Helaire is a big dude, but he approaches him in the hole. He could have really stopped this for no play. But see it right there? Grabbing and reaching for straws. Edwards-Helaire breaks that. Everybody's at the line of scrimmage. Off to the races. Luckily, he's a big dude who can't run. And he's hawked down by J.R. Reed. But let's see it from a high end zone angle. All right, there he is right there. See Richard LeCounte, kind of overhang defender. Look at the spacing right there. You can really see it right here on this high end zone angle. This is a one-on-one tackle. They blocked it up well, but it leaves exactly what you want in the scheme. A free runner, free tackler, make the tackle in the hole. Easier said than done. I've been in this situation with bigger running backs. I've played safety and linebacker, 210, 215, 220. And you're approaching these backs and they're the same size. It's a little bit difficult then, but this guy's playing, he's like 140. He's out there looking very thin right about now. So he goes and make that tackle. You can see nothing but green grass ahead of you. But all right, man, so that's going to do it right there. I'm going to have more on that. Like I said before, no time to panic. Let's see what we got to do, man. I have definitely a lot more in this on patreon.com/committed to the G. Continue with those podcasts and different things of the sort right there. So $5 gets you in the door like a teen club. So make sure you're over there, and I'll keep shooting some stuff over here as well. But the majority of stuff, the real good stuff's going to go over there. So, all right, I'm your man Murf Baldwin, Top Billing Sports. I am the Underground King, and I am out.
What more can I say?
Top billing.